Let's see, audio? No. Oh, there we go. Okay, now we have audio. I don't know why. It probably could change USB ports. I'm sorry. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, there we go. I'm just, Alright, we'll start right here. Cool. Confirm you can hear me? Okay, so as you can see, it's got tantalum drop caps, which aren't great. So what is happening with this board is that, I better wait till I get confirmation you can hear me. Cool. All right, so what's happening on this board is it worked fine until he recapped it. Now it has no video, nothing. So I'm gonna start by checking that these tantalums aren't already shorted. Okay. 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 That's good. We don't have a short on the on any of the rails. Let me bring up my SE30 for testing. I have a I actually made a what do you call it? Brain fail. Oh, I gotta tighten this down. Apparently, is it the whole? Yeah, it's the whole thing. But okay. All right. Trying to get you guys to be able to see this. Eventually, I'll have a better. Let's see. We go like that. We can then. Oh, that works. Good enough, right? I mean, as long as you can see it. Okay. You can see what I see, and that's good. Okay, move a few things out of the way here. Just don't want to lose that. Put that over there. Alright, let's go ahead and give this power. Okay, we have 12 volts because we have fan. But as we can see, we have no video. Do we have anything? No video is interesting because... Okay. The whole system is dead. Because I only get a pop out of the speaker. Okay. Interesting. So, first thing I'm going to do is undo their work for just the simple sake of having a control. These boards do not need caps. No, I'm busy. I don't have time to be someone's tech support. Not, you know what I mean. All right. Okay, so gonna go ahead and start, like I said, by removing these tantalums. I'll replace them with proper SMDs when the time comes. I don't trust them. You shouldn't trust them. I wouldn't recommend Tansun. Gotta be careful not to damage anything. I didn't even realize we had a totally torn pad there. Okay, interesting. So we'll have to restore that when we're done. So, a few things. We don't have... We have reset, it sounds like. Maybe. I should double check that. Come on. One more. Okay. Okay, all the teardrops except for one. Gotta be careful, they kind of damage one of the pads over there, but I'm gonna go ahead and freshen up. This solder's really, I think they use leaded, or lead free. I don't expect that the tantalums to have been our problem, but I see a trace right there exposed. Probably want to take a look at that under the microscope. Alright, let's go ahead and a little... What am I but, my dude? Okay. I probably should get you guys under my microscope, but that's close enough, right? That's the dream right there. Listen, you know, that's actually what I should do is put on like a SID player, because I never have any music going. You know what? Give me a second. I'm gonna do that. Let's see. Where is the other end of this stupid? Give me a second. I'm just looking for where the... Come on, get out of the way. I gotta finish reassembling this power supply, but in order to do that, I gotta glue a component down. So for now, that just wait. Alright, so I think this is... It's plugged in. Okay, it's just... Is it just muted? No, looks like it's enabled. Let me get a... I like how I search Cracktros and all I get is what are... Here we go. Let's go with Reloaded. Alright. There, at least it won't be so quiet. Okay, I'm going to switch over to the microscope. Okay. I want to look at this. I don't think I have... Well, I'm just going to push y'all over there. But here's microscope cam. So, looking... So nothing super obvious. soldering braid here. Definitely going to want to put some flux on this and clean it up. But as it stands, so a few things that with missing video is we could be missing a clock. Which also would affect the CPU, and cause us to not have a lot of things actually. So we'll check whether we have the 16 megahertz clock. Alright, so just cleaned up a lot of the pads. However, I'm seeing like right there, like that could have been so I'll turn it down a bit. It's an SE30, it's a Mac. And trying to figure out right now, so it worked before they recapped it, and now it doesn't. Before, like, everything worked, but now it doesn't. So I see a trace right there that's sus. Our video circuit, though crusty, looks to be intact, so I'm not going to touch that right now. Alright, let's see if we get anything different now that we've cleaned up everything. I like to try, you know... Okay... Okay, I didn't get... Oh, right, there's no cap, so I won't get audio. I forgot about that. Okay, no, we don't have any, we have no video still. And yes, it's not my contrast. Let me check the reset line. Let me check a few voltages here. Yep, we got 5 volts, pretty stable 5 volts. Of course, no matter how much you try, cords get tangled. Alright, so let me change the orientation. Yeah, okay, so I want to check pin 5. Interesting. My... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yep, so reset signal's good. Okay. So that tells us that, let's see, if I press on things, I missed the tantalum over there, but that's not. So an all black screen is actually quite unusual. Alright, give me a second to look up the schematic. I need to figure out. So we should have a 16 megahertz clock. Come on. Come on, computer, stop being stupid. Or I should say Windows, stop being stupid. Fine, whatever. Okay, so looking at the diagram. So well, if we're missing 16 megahertz, then that'll tell us the glue chip isn't running. Alright, where I need the expansion bus. Where's this? Where's the expansion bus? Unfortunately, these PDFs from the don't have. Actually, I think they do. There's the video circuit, and one of these is going to get C16. So, pin 1 of UG6. Get rid of the stupid. I gotta find my stupid extension. Okay, so UG6. Let me see what I'm getting on pin 1. Throw this on Hertz mode. Come on. Everything always has to get twisted up. Okay, if this is right, we do not have a 16 hertz or a 16 megahertz clock, which would explain why we don't have video. Because that's part of the That makes me wonder, though, why we wouldn't have... I could check its... Let me check voltage instead. I mean, seems like we might actually have clock there. Why would we... Okay, it's not the issue of weird power connector. I might have to grab my oscilloscope, which is upstairs. So I'm kind of reaching the limit of what I can test without it. Might be helpful to just take another gander at the board. Because again, something working before it was recapped, I have to like look at what they could have done. It's less likely to be something like a chip or something like that, you know? Not on these generally needs to be washed, that's for sure. It's worth considering. Let's see, what did they do over here? So that's just broken. That's easy enough to fix. So that wouldn't cause our problem. Let me clean some of this up. There are sockets, and I should check that they didn't accidentally put in these chips in the wrong orientation. What I dropped. Okay, all these guys, all these are good, at least in the right place. I use this ultrasonic tank that's behind me. I lost the Q-tip. Yeah, I have a whole case of them. Cause yeah, I'm always dropping them or getting them all nasty from Okay, that's not broken, so that's good. These days, it's smaller than it used to be. It used to be pretty one-to-one, but recently it's been mostly Apple stuff. Forgot to take that guy off, but unless he's on wrong, it won't matter. Which he's not. Doesn't matter. There's nothing. So far, I'm not finding anything super obvious, which is kind of weird. Cause how does some? Okay, apparently that pad broke off. Whatever. That's sound related. I don't want to start like guessing and like removing stuff like this because it's kind of a pain. Can do it, but would prefer not to. So what do I know? Okay, I know I have reset, which tells me this chip is fine. This one here is fine because we have reset. Getting a little tighter. Traces all look good. I actually like working on Amigas for the most part. I wouldn't want to lose that. I mean, yeah. I'm gonna take off these caps real quick, just in case. They're fine as far as caps go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they use leaded solder or lead-free solder. I keep saying that, lead-free. Not that in this situation it's what's causing the problem. I just hate lead-free. Man, that stuff does not want to melt. Yep. Okay, one side's clear. Okay, there we go, that's cleaned. trying to think here, because I hate ground planes. Maybe I could just pull it out. Here we go. Good enough for now. Worry about that later. Yeah, I mean, overall, this board is not in the worst shape. So why? Where's my magic brush? Is that what fell? No. Seriously? I don't know where my I have a brush that's got like a metal side on it that's really good for this stuff, for cleaning up corrosion. Of course. Yeah, it's actually kind of weird because I don't see anything super obvious. And it's weird that we don't have it's kind of weird that we don't have video at all, which is really weird. Like, because we should at least have some even like with bad video, I usually would expect, yeah, the boards overall, not terrible. Part of me wonders, is there something going on with... Yeah, I'm not even getting the 10 seconds. But I'm also not getting any form of feedback either. Like, where did that? Oh, there's my extend. Oh, this will make my life a lot easier. Oh, come here. Yes, this is very handy. Oh. Okay, of the screwdriver is what fell. Okay, that's fine. Where's my brush? I was using it. I was literally just using it not that long ago. Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna take all the. I'm gonna just start with nothing. The lack of video is very perplexing to me. Because even with bad video, we should have a pattern on the screen. That's actually what the Samazi Mac is when the system can't properly access the RAM. So the fact we are not getting that is really weird. Of course, yeah, I find the brush just to drop it. Okay. I'm definitely likely going to need to go get my oscilloscope. Because without that, it's kind of hard to look at what this thing's doing. But now that I have my extension cable, that's going to make things a heck of a lot easier. So I don't actually have to like be right up this thing's ass to do testing. And I can actually lay it flat on the table. All right, let's see with nothing. Hey, oh no, never mind. Got excited. Light caught. Nothing's hot. I'm not gonna lie though, the solder on the bottom of the Apple chip here is kind of questionable. You know, there's usually something obvious to go off of, but, Alright, I think I'm gonna go get my oscilloscope. Though I'm really still questioning this chip. It's really ugly. I don't like it. But even if I do go upstairs, I gotta grab some flux anyway. Because I don't really have... I'm gonna suspect this. Not a big deal to remove it, and it is quite ugly. So that's where I'm gonna start, I think. Okay. Let's see what we're dealing with. Yeah. Oh, that looks... Okay, so... I know I'm about to wrench with the smell of this stuff. Oh, that actually cleaned up really nicely. That was not much of a fuss at all. Now I hope the chip cleans up just as well. Okay, I am actually really surprised how well that cleaned up. Normally, when it looks bad, you know, it's a pain, but... Okay, pads look good. Now we'll clean them up and then we'll verify there's no solder breaks. Or not solder breaks, but like pad issues. But yeah, those pads cleaned up nicely. Zero complaints from me on that. Oh, that needs to be charged. Come on. I know there's not much left in here. Though, I'm pretty sure this, I think about it, this was probably pointless because I think this is just audio, but maybe it does other stuff, who knows. I might be all out of this, which sucks. There we go. I'm gonna fight for to the last drop. Okay, we need a bit more flux. Okay, how much more do I might not even need it. In fact, I don't even know. Alright, I'm gonna save that, because I don't have very much of that stuff left. Okay, that looks good. Okay, that chip solder back on. Okay. Did it make a difference? I'm less confident than I was when I first took it off. But the chip's at least back on. The solder looks good. The joints are good. I may end up, I got a pat. Hey. Yeah, as I said, I was less hopeful than I was when I first removed the chip. Well, here's what I am going to do. I'm going to throw it in the ultrasonic tank because that's warmed up, along with another board I'm doing. And let's see, maybe there's some contaminant. I doubt it, but I don't have an immediate answer. And my scope's upstairs, and if I go upstairs, I'm gonna go eat because I haven't eaten yet. And with that, my night's I'm gonna go do. I gotta pack. I have a bunch of things I gotta get packed up. So I want to do that, so I'm not up on that. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna let that wash. Oh my god. Hello? Wow. Is Matt? Well, then I would have probably done that by extension. That would have been with him anyway. Yeah, I mean, I would if I was at his house, I would have ended up coming anyway, which I would have been, yeah. Okay, I got you a. Yeah, we do got to do that soon because when does she know when she wants to do that? Do you know when you want to do that? Probably could do it Sunday. I'll talk to Lonnie and because they're doing a holiday one, so it'll be one we've never done. All right, let me. When I talk to Lonnie when I eat dinner, I'll let her know that we're gonna do Sunday then. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow then. Bye. Sorry. So what was I saying? Yeah. So I have a color classic here that. Let me tell you, as far as like projects go, it's been one, and the person I'm working on it for, like despite like I've never have done what I did for them because the color classic's really not worth a whole lot. But what I want to figure out, so here's what's going on with it. I am not getting what appears to be blue. The color blue, like, so if I adjust the blue color on the monitor, it makes no difference to the image. And the image is very dark because we're missing, a primary color, or at least one that makes up a predominantly bright part of the image. So the image is there, but it's dimmer than it should be. Everything's very washed out. So we have schematics, but really we don't. These are not like schematics you would go and be able to do any major work with, but we're gonna try. We're gonna see if we can break this down any, figure out maybe what the blue channel is. So if we go down, there's video data. So the VD 16 through 31. Now, if we do the math on that, 31 minus 16 gives us 16. Which is kind of weird because we should have up to 256 columns. Trying to do the math. I suck at math. I've already I've verified a lot of things already. The RGB chip is good because, well, I may have already swapped it with this one. So, no, that's good. Let me share the screen here. So, yeah, so there's 16 data lines. What I don't know is what the breakdown is for that. Because that doesn't evenly divide. It's like 5 point, whatever. Probably 5.33333. This is what sucks about not having like official schematics. And also, this chip is not on another. Let's see. Where's the video RAM? Yeah, so my hope is maybe if I look at the board, the board had already our other, but they were at the at the edge connector, so I'm a little less. It's further up. Okay, so I'm just gonna try looking at the board a little bit because I want to send his stuff back, and I want to try and see if I can find what could be going on with it. So under the guess we could zoom. So actually the RAM is way over here. Looks like I've got all... Looks... Yeah, a little flux residue or something. Yep. Might be worth tossing a stick of VRAM in this and see actually if I get any different behavior. Pretty sure this is not... Did they use... I forget. Did they use the same... Oh, I need to pull out these boards anyway. Forgot about y'all. Alright, but what I wanted to know... No, okay, I know I have some VRAM right here, so we'll stick with that. Actually, no. This must be the ROM. Okay, so the VRAM, this must be VRAM then. I wonder if that's for, I try to. Unfortunately, doesn't mean I have a solution for everything I work on. Alright, let's see what this guy does with a stick of RAM in it. Bong! Oh, hey, look at that. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, okay. That actually... we're still missing a... Actually, no. We are, but that almost suggests RAM access issues. Now, of course, I've tweaked the ever-loving crap out of this trying to do testing, but... So you can't tell... Well... Let me... So it looks fine for you. Oh! Interesting. Okay, so it's got to be a RAM access issue. Okay. Interesting. Because all the colors are back. And we have... Okay, yep, we have 256 colors. But you can see... We actually have this going on, which I don't normally have when... But, yeah, the image looks good now. outside of so we do have RAM corruption. I guess we could just sit there and check all the pins. Check the. I'm gonna. Now is that address or is that data? That's wrong. I would love to get this board working properly for the owner, because, well, I should actually tell them to get their ass on this chat. Now, here's the real question. Is it bad video RAM? Now, that is a quandary here, because these guys could be bad. However, I feel like the right thing to do is to go through the schematics, check if we're missing any continuity or any connections before I get that invasive. Let's look and see with the microscope anything going on. All right. How is the VD data actually written? Is that done by the ASIC? I'm assuming we want to know about. Now that is U16. But where does... What I want to know is... So just a second. Page 3... Oh, okay. So part of it goes to one chip, part of it goes to another. It actually really sucks because these images are kind of split, which really doesn't help when trying to figure out okay, let's see. So the signals. We have RA 0 through 8, which and unfortunately, now that I'm looking at it, looks like the photos are, of course, they're cut off. It's not really. How does the radio RAM know? There's RAS, which, yeah. But I don't know if the fault is on the. Well, there's only one set of schematics that are available, and they're the ones that are cut off. There are unofficial ones that another company reverse engineered. Really should go up and get my good flux. But I think I'm gonna end up. You know what I'm gonna do? I am going to, I think, remove. I think I'm gonna go ahead and remove the video RAM. And we'll see what happens with just the. Alright, gotta be careful. Even with my attempting to be careful, this stupid one of the pads moved. Should be alright though. This one came off with no fuss. That one wanted to come off. It's alright, even if I have to fix that trace, it's not a huge issue. Alright, what happens if we run this with just video RAM that's external? To be honest, don't actually know if this will work. I don't see why it wouldn't. Because apparently it doesn't work. Apparently it wants that the onboard RAM too. Alright, well, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to actually steal RAM off of a a junk board. So, where is that test board? Right here. Alright, I need full view of this stupid thing. Alright, let's go ahead and get this chip on. It definitely needs some flux on there. Waste not, waste what? Okay. Yeah, still missing blue. Still got the same graphical glitches too. I'm torn. So one option I have is I have this board. However, it needs a little bit of love. But alright, it took the oscillator off this one. This needs a lot. Do I just swap? I didn't swap the video RAM. It wasn't. But I think I'm gonna have to try. I was weary because I didn't really want to take it off my board, but screw it. Let's do it. You know what I'm going to do instead? Yeah, I really need to grab my flux from upstairs. But again, if I go upstairs, I'm not coming back. But this is empty. So I'm officially out of flux down here. I could try just heating the pins. I don't know how well that's going to work. I don't think that's going to do a lick of anything, especially not with the solder that's already on it. To be honest though, like, to have gotten where I am with this board is kind of why I don't want to give up. Looks like the colors are... Yeah, we have proper colors. Will it stay? Probably not. But if it did, that would lead me to believe it is solder related on the... I mean, for all I know, that video issue isn't even, It's pretty Let me find another stick of VRAM. But it hasn't started flickering or anything. Like, the color looks good. Still solid. Just need to figure out where I have a bag of RAM, actually. Oh, and it's gone. However, that could mean that I am right that it's a solder issue. Because that's what I did. I'm very torn. I feel like, you know what? Alright. Only because we had positive results, I'm gonna I'm gonna go grab my flux. Oh. Alright, you know what? I can do this a separate time. I gotta pack stuff. He's already waited this long. He could... So, I'm gonna call it here. I got like 4 or 5 boxes to pack. But if I'm lucky, it's a solder issue on the, and I can reflow the chip. Cause that's what I did, is I heated up the chip, and it worked it was solid outside of graphical corruption and again, that could very well be, in fact, I could even if I'm going to do anything, I'm going to rule out that it just doesn't like that stick of RAM. Where is all the RAM? Is this it? Yes. Okay, here we go. Well, I guess while I'm down here, I'll grab this bad stick, too. Yeah. I mean, that doesn't solve every problem here, but it come on, I dropped the RAM again. I found one off of another board. Although, that leads me to believe that... I'm pretty sure that VRAM is good, but... I'm gonna guess there's probably... If I had to guess, there's probably actually something wrong with, could be a few things, but let's see what this does. Yeah, same corruption. And I can tell the screen is still, yeah. It's like a pea yellow. Because we're missing blue. Yeah, as I thought. Now, that could also be related to the, Now, here's the question. Does it do that without the RAM? Like I said, this system used to not even, like, do anything. The colors, like, it had bad... So it worked, yeah, outside of, So I can actually see the color come in and out. Let's see. So you can... Yeah, nope, So, like, it looks fine to you, but it's actually missing, like, it's missing color. It's, this should be more... At least I think it is. It's really hard to tell. It's easier to tell when it's in 256 color mode because it's the background is different. So to you it looks okay, but to me I can see that it looks terrible. So, oh, forgot a RAM stick. Yeah, so yeah, it's gonna do that. The refresh rate's a little bit off. All right, like I said, I really got a pack. It looked actually right now it looks fine, and then it went yellow. So it was good for like a second. This is why I think it's a solder joint, because it come and goes. When things come and go, yeah. You see, when it changes, you see that it goes from like a piss yellow to white. So that's what it's doing. The guy that belongs to has waited long enough for me to fix his like 5 other things. So I'm gonna try reflowing the chip I heated and had, because it worked for like 3 minutes, 4 minutes straight. It was perfect. So it tells me that probably there's just a weak solder joint, and I hope so. I would love to get this back to him working. As far as the other board, they're drying. You can't see it, but it's behind me. Oh, there it goes again. Yeah, so you can see it's working again. The thing that sucks about these is they're impossible to work on outside the system. The problem is there's so many of them, and the schematics aren't that great. So trying to figure out exactly where things go is actually quite taxing. So like right now it's fine. Like it looks good. Like right now, it actually looks great. It's like this is why I think it's a solder joint, and hopefully it's a solder joint. Nothing terribly obvious, but hey, look, I could actually reproduce it. Huh. You, dude, is it just... Is it just dirty contacts? Bro, but that doesn't address the RAM issue. That doesn't address the VRAM issue. Like, there would still be something going on there. But it very well could be dirty contacts on these pins. Now, this is only going to be in 16 colors. Yeah, without VRAM, it's only going to be 16 colors. It would be if the VRAM worked, it'd be 256. Now, the VRAM's a weird issue because it seems like with VRAM, yeah, it's been solid so far. But I don't know what could be going on that the VRAM is being weird. Well, the problem with checking connections is, once again, which connections, because that's where things get really difficult to track. I might end up, now that I have a so I actually could, and I will in the future, have a way to work on this. I thought we had something. But notice, that seems to be about halfway down. But I think it might be a little bit further than halfway. But that image looks great. This right now looks perfect. This is exactly how it should look. The question I have is what is causing So there are connections from the ASIC to the VRAM. So there's things I can check. My suspicion is going to be there's a data line missing. I'm going to take a photo of this and see if anyone else has an idea. Well, I reached out to cause I'm terrible at these kind of things sometimes, but no, yeah, I think like I said, it's I'm gonna still reflow that one chip just because when I bring the flux down, I think it was a bad connection because when I played with the board, it came and went. So I think it was just a bad connection. The question just is now, what is the root cause of the data, bad data? So, all right, I really do gotta go. But now I'll hold on to his boards a little bit longer. No, it's gonna be an address or a data line. So what's basically happening is the lower half is probably the extra VRAM. So they're probably mapping it like this, where this is the second part. So the upper half of the screen is probably the onboard, which is why, yeah, which is why. So the question then is it in a select issue? My suspicion is that I'm either not getting some data in, which is why it's dotted. Cause no, I've already recapped this board. Definitely, it's already been washed and whatnot. Hopefully, somebody gives me an idea that's worked. That got. I'm not a electrical engineer, so someone will know. I'll let you know. I'll definitely probably do a follow up or whatnot. But I'm gonna jump. I got a pack, and like I said, I got like at least 4 boxes. So thanks for watching, though. I really do appreciate the. It's been 2 hours. Yeah. So this is what I do. Have fun. But yeah, thanks for sticking by.